It's also a Hall of Fame promoter, Bob Arum, the CEO, the man of Top Rank Boxing. How big a deal is to be on this stage at this stage of your career, still putting out mega fights?
Well, the first question is, how does it feel at this age to still be around? Damn good, right? and to be involved in a promotion like this, obviously, at any stage of my career, would feel great.
You think that y'all setting a trend for people to follow? So for future fights, we can't hear side of the street, we can't work together because y'all are proving that this can happen if people really want to make it happen.
The truth is, thanks to the example that the two networks have set to show how companies can work together, the promoters in this fight followed that example, and that's why everything has gone so smoothly.
Well, that's how you think we see a heavyweight fight of this magnitude with this much on the line?
The last heavyweight fight that this reminds me of, you weren't born, I'm sure of that, but I was there, and that was Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in March of 1971. Both undefeated. Ali had been stripped of his title because he couldn't fight during that 3.5-year period. Joe Frazier had taken the title in the interim, and they fought, two undefeated guys in their prime. Frazier won that fight. But now we have here something similar. We have two undefeated guys, one who lost his title for inactivity after he had won all the belts in Tyson Fury, undefeated in his prime, and Deontay Wilder, who is the WBC heavyweight champion, tremendous knockout artist, also undefeated. The only blemish in each of their records is the draw that they had, but that was with each other. So, I mean, you're not going to get a better heavyweight or more significant heavyweight championship match than this one.
In your heart of hearts, whoever wins Saturday night, are they the baddest man on the planet and the #1 heavyweight fighter in the world, hands down?
Without any question, the winner of this fight, at least until the third fight, is the baddest man on the planet.
What does Tyson have to do differently? Because people don't talk about him getting up, but they don't talk about how he got down. He's been down only 3 times in his career, 2 of them were by Wilder. How does he keep from having that being the 4th time?
Well, I'll tell you how he does. He takes the fight to Wilder early on. He beats up Wilder, hits him to the body, weakens him, and he prevents Wilder from getting off those tremendous punches, because when you get weakened to the body and when you get exhausted, you don't punch with the same ferocity. Who did that before? Muhammad Ali, when he fought George Foreman. Same thing. Who was totally exhausted at the end so that he could get knocked out? George Foreman by Ali. Nobody predicted that. And that's what Ali did.
What do you think about Wilder's can't take that Fury fought lesser opponents in the 2 tune-ups to get back to him than he did? And what do you think about that scar? The 41 staples in your face ain't natural and getting plastic surgery.
If the argument is who fought better opponents in the 2 interim fights, probably you'd have to go with Wilder. But, so what difference does that make? They all won the fights, at least as far as the cut is concerned, that Wilder suffered in the second fight. That's completely cleared. When he went back to England, they had the leading plastic surgeon take care of it. So I don't think that'll be a factor. It's going to be a great fight.
Can Tyson win by knockout?
I think so. Will he win by knockout? We'll have to see. But I think he can, because he's going to try to rough Wilder up. And if he gets Wilder vulnerable, he's going to try to take him out. But if he's able to rough him up, and even if he doesn't take him out, he's going to weaken Wilder, so Wilder can't take him out with 1 punch.
And final question for me, how does boxing build off this big weekend that's going to be one of the best in the last decade? How do y'all build on this to make this a permanent thing and not just a one-off thing?
We do a Crawford-Spence fight as soon as we can.